Star Workers Well-Being Episode 9. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Merchiston International School's Well-Being Tips just for you. I'm your host, Mr. Suter, and this is my fantabulous web-slinging superhero pal,
Spider-Man! Oh yeah!
Positive news, I got some positive news, I got some positive news for you. If you got the blues, I got some positive news, I got some positive news for you.
Yes, positive news. At the end of the last episode, we spoke about the biggest, most amazing news yet, and that is that Merchiston International School is gearing up for opening again. Today, the seniors are coming back to school, and in 2 weeks' time, May the 11th, you, the juniors, will join us again at Merchiston International School. Pretty awesome!
Pretty good!
It's totally understandable that when going back to school after being away from school for so long, although we're all keen and excited to get back in there, it also can bring about worry and anxiety as well, because we haven't been there for so long. Trying to get back to some normality, into some routine, into our regular learning patterns that we were so used to before, might take a little bit of mindset shifting and figuring out how to do it again. But don't worry, because you are definitely not the only one if you're feeling these things. Loads of us will be. It's a strange situation we all find ourselves.
Strange. It's very, very strange. It's strange situation. Very, very strange.
But it's important to remember that together we are strong. And we will get through this together, but separate. Together, but separate. On returning to school, there will be many rules and regulations and important instructions that you need to follow in order to keep yourself safe and everyone else around you safe. It's really important that we adhere to the rules, and they'll be explained clearly on arrival when you get back to school. Today, in this week's episode of Wellbeing Tips, and in the spirit of international mindedness, I'm turning to our home country, Scotland, where Merchiston Castle School is. And more importantly, I'm going to zoom up north to a place where a wonderful lady comes from, and I come from, but I'm not a wonderful lady. Well, only at the weekends.
She's fae Aberdeen. She's from Aberdeen.
I'm going to turn to Miss Sonia Buchan. Now, children, you may not know this, but English is not in fact Miss Sonia's first language. Chinese is not her first language.
What's her first language, Mr. Suter? What does she speak?
The Doric. And the Doric is a form of Scottish. Now, we've got some rules that we want to explain to you. A lot of them will be familiar to you by now. You've been living with COVID-19 and the coronavirus for a long time. But I thought, as a little bit of education for you, we could learn a new language at the same time. So, between me and Miss Sonia, we're going to teach you some Scottish. And Miss Sonia, bless her, what a hero. A fun fact about Miss Sonia, I don't know if you know this, but when the school was just rubble and stone on the floor, Miss Sonia donned a red hard hat and a beautiful red dress, and she just started putting the bricks in herself, like a Lego model, and within a few weeks the school was built, virtually by her own bare hands. What a woman. Anyway, back to business. She's also a great speaker of Chinese, and I am learning Chinese as best I can. So, if you're at home watching this right now, please try and speak the Scottish, and I will try and speak the Chinese. Okay, Miss Sonia, over to you.
Trick you need to do. What do you need to do? 你在干嘛呢？
Tip number 1.
Dinna be clarty. Wash your hands.
Dinna be clarty. Wash your hands. And what does that mean in English, Miss Sonia?
Don't be dirty. Wash your hands. 你不能脏，你必须洗洗手。
Thanks, Miss Sonia. Let me try the Chinese. Ni punong sang di busha shi shi shou.
Tip number 2.
Dinna touch your fizog, een, neeb or moo.
Dinna touch your fazog. Een neeb or moo. What does that mean in English, Miss Sonia?
Don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose or your mouth. 你不用摸你的脸、你的眼睛、你的鼻子，或者不能摸你的嘴巴。
I often wonder why Chinese is so easy to learn. Let me try that one. 你不用摸你的脸、你的眼睛、你的鼻子，或者不能摸你的嘴巴。
Tip number 3.
Bide 2 meters away from folk at all times.
Bide 2 meters away from folk at all times. What's that in English, Miss Sonia?
Please stay 2 meters away from people at all times. 你必须2米，不能跟别的人一起很近。
Ni be shu liang mie buno gai pederen hui shin hygiene.
Tip number 4.
Kakani abadi.
Kakani abdi. And what does that mean in English, Miss Sonia?
It means everyone be safe, go slowly. 中文可以说，大家慢慢来的，然后所有的人安全。
Ah, Daja, Mama lie there, sushi suji Antoine.
I'd just like to say, Mr. Suter, your Chinese is excellent, your pronunciation is excellent, flawless, absolutely brilliant lesson. Well done. I hope the children at home can learn their Scottish and send you some videos of them speaking some Scottish. That would be great.
Well, there you have it. Some really important information delivered to you in English, Scottish, and Chinese. Can I just apologise if you were at all offended by my terrible Chinese? I was trying my best. I would genuinely love it if you could send some video clips to your teacher or to me trying those tips in Scottish. It'll be fun, and don't worry about making mistakes or getting it wrong. It's just a great way of trying to acquire a new language, but also getting those tips in your head. And those important tips are, when we get back to school, just remember, wash your hands. Try not to touch your face. Keep a safe distance from people. This won't be easy all the time. Do your absolute best. And also, stay safe, everyone. If you see someone that isn't following the instructions or might need a little help, tell them. Talk to each other. You're going to need each other at this time. We absolutely can't wait to have everyone back in Merkston International School. It's going to be brilliant. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you for the last episode of Wellbeing Tips next week. Bye!
Bye, everyone. Kakani abdi.